Howdy, everybody. It's Robert here with my post-holiday update. As you can see, I'm back home. Uh, not at the usual setting at the dining room table. It's a little bit crazy at the minute. So here I am on the trusty couch to give an update. Now, before I get into the update, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has continued to watch the content I tried to do while I was away. The reason I did that is I just wanted to give people an honest reflection of how I was feeling at the time. I didn't want to try and do a video and remember how I was feeling because, I might have forgot something or it might not have been a really true account. And I do like to try and be, true and honest here. So that's why I did it. And I also want to say thank you very much for people's support. For my daughter Eleanor coming on the channel. It was a big deal for her. She's wanted to do this sort of thing for a while, and I just wanted to do it as a bit of a tester for her, just to show her how easy it was just to take a camera out and on a gimbal or whatever you use. I don't have the best technology. I just have a little gimbal that I got off Amazon at a phone. So we had a little wander around Tenerife, and the whole point of that was just to really try and do some content for everybody. Just I wanted to show a bit more of a side to me. It's not always just about talking about a weight loss journey or a Mounjaro journey. Um, and I'm going to try and do a few more videos with her. So if you guys are interested in that, please let me know in the comments. It's just I don't want people who look at my channel and think, oh well, this isn't the sort of content that I want to see, and all of a sudden start like not tuning into my videos anymore because they think I'm going in a different direction. That's not at all. I just want to try and do a few things with my family. I want to try and get Catherine involved, and Catherine wants to try and do some of the what we in a day ideas. Do you know what I mean? It's just some things I've got going around, and again, thank you for your support on those. The big update on this is how much weight have I gained after my holiday. Now, obviously, we got back home about 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning, so it was a late one. My flight from Tenerife was about 9:30, I think. I can't remember. It all just blurs into one. And obviously, we flew to Newcastle. We left our car at my mum's house, and my mum picked us up from Newcastle Airport. So by the time we drove from where my mum lives to where we live in Redcar, it's a good 50-minute drive. So we didn't get home at about 4 in the morning. So we didn't go to Slimming World on Friday because just knackered. We decided to weigh ourselves on our scales that we have here in the house, which are fairly accurate. And the news is I've gained 2.5 pounds, and I'm absolutely happy with that. Do you know what I mean? We spent nigh on £5,000 on a 10-day all-inclusive holiday in Tenerife, which we booked before Florida last year. This is before we started our Mounjaro journey, and I made that decision, and I was comfortable with that decision that I was going to go away and enjoy myself to the limits of what my body would let me. Obviously, I still had Mounjaro in my system, so I didn't actually eat as much as I expected to. There was a lot of meals where I didn't finish. A lot of meals I didn't really fancy, to be honest. I skipped breakfast a few times, skipped lunch a good number of times. I suppose the only thing I could really say I was a bit guilty of was maybe the alcohol. But at the end of the day, I've earned my holiday. I work hard. I work 2 jobs, and I've enjoyed it. And I said to myself that whatever I might gain, I'm at peace with, even before I went on holiday. A 2.5 pound to me is not bad. So anyway, we're back on the journey. We are Sunday today. I've been craving a Sunday dinner for the last 10 days, as you can imagine. So Catherine is out at the moment getting the things for that. We're going to have that later. I'm going to enjoy it, and then I'm really going to get back on things tomorrow, and really just get back on the horse and get back on my journey. I've set myself a personal target that I'd like. I'm not going to share that target because I don't want to fail, but I'll let you know if I reach it, and you'll see, hopefully, because when I lose weight, it comes off my face, as you might have noticed, obviously from my first videos from a few months ago. So what else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about all of the non-scale victories that I've had on holiday, and everything has contributed to really just having an absolutely fantastic, relaxing time with my family, which is what I wanted. You know, a 14-year-old daughter who absolutely loves all of the things 14-year-olds love. Especially water parks and things like that. I made the decision. Obviously, I told the story in the video with Eleanor that I nearly broke my neck the last time we went to Siam Park 2 years ago. So I was a little bit conscious about going on any of the rides. But the big positive for me is that every single day on this holiday, I walked about 3 to 4 miles. And that might not sound a lot, but for someone like me who has two desk jobs, basically, when I work at home, I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and I don't finish my second job on a Monday till a Wednesday till it's 10 o'clock at night. So it's a long day. So I do struggle to sometimes find to get the exercise in. I was out doing walks every single day in the heat. I think it's might have contributed to not putting much weight on. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's got me appetite back to really, really try and keep that up and go with me swimming, get to the gym, go walking. I'm going to go out today with Catherine. We're going to go down the beach. So we don't live far away from the beach, but we're going to have a little mooch down there later on. So that's a non-scale victory for me every single day. My pedometer on my phone, some days it's really low, obviously, but for the last 10 days, the steps there, and that's just fantastic. So that's a non-scale victory. Another non-scale victory was when we were at CM Park, walking around there. Absolutely was no bother whatsoever compared to the last time. My shorts far too big for me now. Wore a lot of t-shirts, as I've said on my journey so far, that just didn't fit previously. Got some new t-shirts for the holiday that all fit lovely. Actually came back with a tan. Just what all of these things that have contributed to really just having such a fantastic time, and you know what I mean. Like I know I hope everybody looks at this video. And the whole purpose of this is to show that you can come off Mounjaro for a holiday if you want to. It's not a panic. You're not going to come back and gain a stone. I'm not sitting here and saying that I went crazy with everything, but I had a fair share of me desserts, I had a fair share of ice cream, and I had a fair share of alcohol. Do you know what I mean? And I'm absolutely fine, and I feel great, and I'm ready to get back on that journey as happy as ever. And I just wanted to share a couple of the non-scale victories. Um, but yeah, I haven't had a single symptom since the last time I felt bad before the holiday. Nothing, no worries whatsoever. Just a couple of sulfur burps and a couple of random trips to the toilet. But other than that, that's pretty normal for me, apart from the sulfur burps. But other than that, nothing major. But yeah, thank you very much again for watching. Everything is very much appreciated. I'm very happy with how the channel is going. Um, I hope you guys are too. I really would like some input from everybody as to what you would want to see from me. If you guys can just drop a comment below, just helping with some ideas on that, that would be fantastic. But yeah, my name is Robert, or Bobster1984, and I will be back again in a few days with another update. And I hope everybody's journeys are going fabulous and you're all getting the results you want. And I'll speak to you again very shortly.